Alrighty, welcome to Monday's comments on the weekend and weekend sports and NFL, whatever rumors there's left or whatever rumors news there is in the NFL. Take a look at it. It's just cold readings here. I watched a few things here and there on the weekend. Okay, but I didn't watch the first one I'm going to do is golf. Canadian golf hopes to ride momentum from Nick Taylor's home victory to U.S. Open and beyond. To infinity and beyond? No, the U.S. Open and beyond. Alrighty. Okay, so I didn't even know about this. Let's see. So this was okay. Well, I don't even know where they were playing. The Canadian Open. Okay. As soon as I'm waiting for the old Tabby to warm up here. Come on, Tabby. Slow at first, but it's getting old. Okay. Oh, it's gonna ask me for cookies now. Alrighty. Alrighty, Nick Taylor celebrated his first two-game. Oh, that was nice that the motorcycle just rolled by, and then Nick Taylor celebrated his first two PGA Tour victories by eating pizza and doing laundry. There won't be much time for a celebration following the third title, either after the Abbotsford, BC native became the first Canadian man to win the National Open since 1954 on Sunday at Toronto's Oakdale Golf and Country Club. Oakdale Golf and Country Club? Is that Glen Abbey? What we used to call Glen Abbey? I'm not sure. Or is it a new one? Is it somewhere different? I'd have to look that. I'd have to actually look that up. Isn't Glen Abbey in that area? Let's see. Some odd touch I have with the sporting room, the golf. Oh, the tabby's just not responding. Glen Abbey Golf Course. 15 reasons why he's not texting you back. I don't didn't know that. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Try that again. Oh, it's I guess I got to warm up the tablet before I get on it. Glen Abbey Golf Course. Okay, what is it? It's in Oakville, Dorval Drive. I closes at 9 p.m. It closes at 9 p.m. Yeah, I'm really gonna go running down there. Okay, Glen Abbey Golf Course, located in Oakville, Glen Abbey. Uh, wait, Glen Abbey Golf Course, privately owned golf course in Oakville. Is that where they played? I thought. Wait, it says, but then it says here it's what was it called? Toronto's Oakdale Golf and Country Club. Oh, is that a different place? To try again. Toronto's Oakdale Golf Course. Boy, did I say that wrong? Okay. Oakdale and Golf Country. Where's that at? Oh, it's on Jane Street North. Wow. Wow. Did I just do a Barney and burped? Barney from Simpsons. Okay, so, oh, this is in a different place. It's Jane Street North, North York. Oh, not Jane Street North. Might as well say North. Jane Street, North York, Ontario. Wow. I didn't know it was. Oh, I didn't know it was that far away. Wow, they show a picture of the lineup here. Wow, look at all the club. Look at all the. Well, here's. It's pretty picturesque. Ooh, ooh, looks better in the wintertime. Oh, they're showing pictures of all kinds of things that's happening. Okay, I didn't know that. Because usually it's in the other one, the Glen Abbey, but you're gonna try something different every year. So I guess it was in dramatic fashion too. Let's see. I heard it was okay. I'm just gonna look up something here that says. Oh, let's see how I won. Here it is. BC golfer Nick Taylor, first Canadian golfer to win the RBC Canadian Open since 1954, prevailing in playoff. Oh yeah, it was a playoff. I heard it was pretty. It was pretty exciting. I didn't see it, but that's Canadians waited 69 years for this moment. I don't know. Was I waiting 69 years for that moment? I don't think so. I'm waiting for more like, let's see, 93. How was it? Is it going to be? Wow, 30 years. Oh my gosh, 30 years it's going to be. I'm waiting more than like 30 years that the Canadian team hasn't won the Stanley Cup. But as far as the Canadian winning at the Canadian Open, I don't know. I'm not going to. I don't know. But it was in a dramatic fashion. Glad that a Canadian won the Canadian Open, of course, which is good. And on to the U.S. Open and the Infinity and beyond. Let's see. Go back to that article again, eh? To Infinity and beyond here. Okay. 18 reasons why he's not texting me back. That was funny. Okay, so we got. Okay, so that was. Try it again here. Oh, jeez. Jeepers creepers. Okay. Abby's just acting up on me. Okay, so Kane Golf hopes to ride momentum from that. Okay, cool. Kane golfer flattened or flattered? Flattened by security while spraying champagne in herb. I don't know. That happens. Oh, it happens. Oh, he didn't know. Oh, oh, that poor security guard. Oh my gosh, he was just doing his job, but oh, does he doesn't look good. How is he to know? I guess I don't know. Do I stick up for someone I don't know? I guess someone running on the course with looks like a champagne bottle. Like, guess what are you gonna do? You know, no one said, "Hey, it's okay." It happens. It was probably so spontaneous. They only show a picture of it. I guess I heard. I heard that they didn't have a video of it. They won't show it. Like they won't show it on TV if it happened. It just feels probably bad. I feel for that. I got a feel for him. I really got a feel for that guy. He's got a Canadian professional golfer Adam Hadwin is stopped by a security guard while he tries to celebrate with Nick Taylor after Taylor won the Canadian Open. Oh, it's just yikes! I don't. You can't fault the guy. You just can't. You can't fault the person for like you can't fault him for it. I can't. How did he not? Yikes! Thought I was a crazed fan. I came running out there and disrupting celebration. You know it happens. The problem was that security at the event did not seem to recognize Harwin as one of the golfers competing at the tournament, and he was absolutely leveled onto the green by a vigilant guard. Poor guy's just doing his job, and the Canadian, you take it in stride, going, well, we're known not to be really recognized around this world, so who would have thought? Oh, and there he is grabbing Canadian golfer Adam Harmer, Laura Wright, is stopped by a security guard while he tries to celebrate with the Canada's Nick Taylor. Oh, what are you gonna do, guy? I What are you gonna do? The guy runs out to a golf course, and you know, uh, he runs onto a golf course and uh, with a champagne bottle flying. He's gonna think it's I guess he's just gonna think it's some crazed fan. I guess the next event, the PGA, is it whatever it is, they I guess what they should do is just kind of like, hey, security, here, meet the players, like they're and like he should have had a name tag around him, like he's a golfer. Like most people don't think, oh, I don't have to wear that name tag. You're big, like one of those big tags, like with the security clearance on it. That's what he should have had on. I'm sorry that I don't fault him at all. I don't know what kind of trouble this poor security guard's going to get into, if any. Uh, they're gonna. Oh, someone's got the video of it. I can't show the video. I am not one of those professional kind of. It's on Twitter. I don't. I could go on a spiel about Twitter too. I don't. Twitter is too spontaneous. Too turn on notifications. Not now. I don't want anything to do with Twitter. uh, Continue on as yourself, or no, I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. I don't want to sign in. I don't have a Twitter account. I never will get a Twitter account. I'll never get one of these whatever kind of thing. Oh, I better make sure the volume's down. Oh, I see it now. I can understand it. I could totally understand it. He just thought he was some crazed fan. Everybody except the police officer that helped in. They got like, yeah, everybody else around them's got like those badges. Like was he finished playing? Like, I don't, I can't fault them. Like I said, I can't fault the person for doing that. I mean, you don't know. It's better to safe than sorry. What if he didn't do anything? Like, I just say, like, uh, if he didn't do anything? What if he didn't do anything and he was a crazed fan? He would have got fired. So, what are you going to do? I say it's the fault that something that could be learned from the PGA is to kind of like they should all have heads up on who's who. It's not. I don't know what you can do. Okay, let's see. Oh, oh wow! I forgot. I really forgot about this player. This guy. I, he should be a can't lose player. He's tall, Canadian tennis player. Ronak posts first win in return to APT Tour after nearly 2-year injury absence. Wow. Wow, that was a huge injury. Wow. Wow, that is. Uh, Canada's Milos Raonic made a successful return to APT Tour on Monday. Monday? That's today. That just happened? Defeating Serbia's for its first victory in nearly 2. It's not the final. Okay. Okay, so okay. Speaking of tennis, I think is there something else? Was there another tennis thing? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say speaking of tennis, we'll just go with this one. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, with French Open win. Well, that's the way it goes. Djokovic's first men's tennis player to post 23 Grand Slam titles. Yeah, but what are you gonna? It's just there's him and Nadal and the rest of the tennis. I'm gonna just sorry to say that. It's just the way the world works. Tennis is almost as bad as golf for me. I don't have anything against non-team sports, individual sports. I just don't watch golf, and I rarely watch tennis anymore at all, if at any. Okay, okay. Let's see. Canada. Oh, Canada drops third straight match in men's volleyball national league with loss to Germany. Oh, didn't even know there was a national volleyball league. No, Nations League with loss to. Oh, wow. Okay. Canadian men's volleyball team wrapped up its time in the nation's capital on Sunday with a 3-1 loss to Germany. Oh, whoa. Coming off to a loss in the United States on Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not good for Canadian men's volleyball this weekend. Okay, what else do you have here is. Let's see. Oh, reports. This is just reports. Not sure if it's verified yet. Raptors. This tablet is not cooperating right now. Okay, doing its own thing. Raptors hire Grizzlies assistant Darko Rad, Rajak, Rajakovic as head coach. Reports. That doesn't mean is it confirmed. The Toronto Raptors are in the process of finalizing a contract with Memphis assistant Darko Rajav, Raj, Rajakovic become the team's next coach. The person with knowledge on the matter said Saturday. Hasn't been confirmed, but looks like the Raptors might have a new coach. Yeah, Nick Nurse is going to the Sixers. If that's correct. It's, is there any other? I'm just looking to see if there's any other odd sports I really don't watch. Any odd sports I really don't watch much. Let's see. Looking for. Oh, jeez, this tablet is just acting up. Okay. Oh, I guess there's a new head coach in Calgary. I forgot about that. Head coach Ryan Huska for the Calgary Flames. Now, someone other than when it's not someone other named someone else is not named Sutter. It's usually it's a new hiring. Usually you just retread the Sutter brothers. That's I'm being silly. It's I guess in Calgary you'd get that joke. Would feel like it anyways. This tablet is acting up big time. I can't even go on to the story, but I'm just looking for any other odd sports. I really don't watch much. Let's see. Um, uh, you have Linus and an analyst. There's not okay. There's not many weird sports else. There's not many weirder sports going down. But going to back to regular sports that we all know. Rough. Okay. It's Toronto Blue Jays. How are the Toronto Blue Jays doing these days? Let's see. Just take a quick look at the Toronto Blue Jays and see what's how they're doing. Toronto Blue Jays standing. Okay, we got in the AL East. It's the Rays again. Rays, Orioles. Ooh, Blue Jays are ahead of the Red Sox. We got the Rays, Orioles, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Red Sox. And let's see, we're looking at 10 and a half games behind the leader, the Rays. Not too far behind when you look at it though, because the Yankees are at 9.5 and the Orioles are 5.5. Catching up the Rays is going to be pretty tough, but they still got a lot of season left to be able to catch up to at least the Orioles. At least get a wild card spot. You still got a lot of time to make it. Red Sox are falling behind pretty bad. And Yankees, sure, well, we'll try. It says, what are their standings for the wild card? I don't think the Chicago, Detroit, and Kansas City. Yeah. Well, I forgot about Detroit. Chicago, Detroit, and Kansas City. Wait, no one from the. No, wait, in the AL East, we have no teams making the wild card. Oh, okay. Go back to the. Let's see. Here we got Edmonton. Edmonton, or okay, we'll go to NHL. Oh, NBA. There's a game on tonight. Let's share. Yeah, there's a game tonight. I think it's We look again. NBA Finals tonight. Let's see. Yeah, it's the Miami Heat at Denver. Oh, Denver is 3-1, of course, and they can win it at home and take the title. The game starts tonight. Probably 8 o'clock start. 8:30. Okay, 8:30 because basketball could be pretty quick. I remember they shaved off the minutes too, instead of making it a 60-minute game. But okay, game 5 tonight, and Denver wins tonight. It's a wrap, and it's really strange how it's like the NBA is gonna if the Nuggets win tonight, the NBA will be over before the NHL. Now, when I was a young person, and I was remember even very young, even especially when I was very young, I remember that the NHL would always finish like way before the NBA finished, and now it seemed normal to me, but now it's kind of odd. It's just I don't know. NHL tries to pretend that they're something they're not. They're not the NBA. let's see here. It says, well, NHL. Okay. This is a delicious story. Yeah, because oh yes, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Florida Panthers. It was a 3-2, if I remember correctly, without looking at the scoreboard here. Let's see. Will NHL punish Knights Pietrangelo for leaving penalty box for game-ending scrum? Oh, okay. Okay. Technically, he left the bench, quote unquote, because he was in the penalty box when the game ended. Now, that's technically leaving the bench, the same as leaving the bench area, because you're not supposed to be on the ice at the time of play. So anyone leaving the bench is going to be fined and or suspended. But okay, we're this is on a technicality thing. But the NHL, like you can seriously just I don't know. I think you can have a hours debate on the craziness of how NHL rules are enforced. Because if that's the case, then what are they going to do about Matthew Tkachuk, who kept slashing them over and over with the hockey stick? If you're going to, oh, it's okay. Go to town on somebody's legs. That's okay. You can slash someone all you want because the game's over. By the way, because it's not the regular season, and we really don't want to affect the outcome, even though the players fault those things. Now, my thing is this: if you're going to suspend him for jumping over the boards, because he was in the penalty box, okay, technically he wasn't on the bench, but then what about all the players that didn't want to? How about all the extracurricular activities that went on the ice? Why don't we have some penalty? Why don't we have some? They're not going to do that. The show must go on, as they say. So there's just no way. There's just no way that they're going to suspend all these players. But you just like say that Peter Angelo should get a break on this one because then you could just go to town. So if Peter Angelo gets suspended on a little technicality, who knows? Maybe the timekeeper opened the door for him because he thought, oh, the game's over, and the door was open for him. It's something that's odd. It's something that's odd. Okay, uh, you okay? So to Chuck Matthew Chuck gets a free pass on slashing and slashing him. Oh, because well, we don't want to upset the game. Well, I don't think there will be any suspension. I think they're just going to pretend nothing happened because they they just don't want to be like, well, if you're going to suspend a player for leaving the bench, which I understand he wasn't on the bench, he was in the penalty box. And I think that the timekeeper even who knows? Did the timekeeper even open the door for him, saying, okay, the game's over, you get to go out? Who would have thought there was going to be all this crazy extracurricular activity going on? Did he technically jump over the boards or open the door himself? And like, what timekeeper is going to think, oh, wait, you got to stay in here. I'm going to hold you because there might be some extracurricular activities going on the ice. It's something probably that the NHL have to look into and go, oopsie, we didn't think of that one. But we don't. I don't know. I don't know what the rule is. Um, but you're going to suspend him for that technicality. And but the slashing someone after being held back by the ref. Yes, I watched that. I watched that third period, and I watched the end of it. Oh, how many times was Matthew Chuck told, get off the ice? Get off the ice. Oh, that's okay. Oh, give him a free pass because, it's in the heat of the moment. But but whatever, I just find it funny how but I'm going to say, and I could be wrong in this one, is I'm going to say that they're just going to forget about it. Forget about the whole thing. Let's see. The NHL figures to have a further look at what transpired during a wild end to Game 4 on the Stanley Cup on Saturday night. In particular, the action of Vegas Golden Knights star defenseman Alex Pietrangelo could be examined after he left the penalty box to get involved in some post-game fireworks. After the Panthers, but like, who said you had to stay in the box when the game ends? When the game ends, I don't know. I'd have to read it. I don't have the real book in front of me, of course, but like, I'm in this category of, okay, if the game ends, uh, okay, the game's ended. You're supposed to stay in the box. What are you supposed to do? Stay in the box until the referee lets you go? I guess that's what I'm going to say. Then it's kind of like the coin toss thing in the NFL when that one player decided to go heads tails at the same time. It was like, okay, which one was it? So then they said, you know what? The NFL said it's our folly, and they owned up to it. They said they even owned up to it by not saying anything. They said it's our folly. So now it's like you gotta say before we flip the coin, before the referee flips the coin toss, the visiting team must say heads or tails before it's being tossed. Now, this could be the same rules. Then, if the game ends and there is a player left, or how many players are left in the penalty box, do they have to stay in the penalty box until the referee clears them? I don't know if that's a rule. Now, if that's a rule that I didn't know that existed, because I really don't really look up NHL rules here. Then I guess Pietrangelo is, 100% guilty. But what do you do about Matthew Tkachuk and his slashing like the guys? You know what? I don't even think it matters though, because he's not. I don't even think Matthew Tkachuk could even play. I was listening to sports radio today, and it was like, you can hardly hold the stick. Okay, if you can hardly hold the stick, then I don't think he's even going to play. So who knows? If they suspend Pietrangelo, they're going to suspend him possibly, because that's one way. That's one way they could look good. The NHL can look good. Oh, we suspended Matthew Tkachuk for that. Going down on the player like he's chopping a cherry tree down like George Washington. But But we also suspended Pietrangelo for leaving the bench, which, once again, I didn't know if there is a rule that if the game is over and there's players in the penalty box, are they supposed to stay in the penalty box until the referee says, "Okay, come on out"? All right, medication time. Not of the bad kind. Alrighty. Almost sounds like when I say that to myself, like I'm like it's some kind of meds you need for psychoactive medication, which is nothing wrong if someone's taking it. I don't know. I'm not at the moment. I'm not hitting the kind of. It's just something else, injury related. So let's see. In particular, after the Panthers pressed hard for the equalizer, the buzzer sounded, and okay, so before the buzzer sounded to end the 3-2 Golden Knights victory. Before both players, both teams, players from both teams, I should say, both teams started fighting. Well, not really fighting, but Um, Peter Angelo, okay, was in the box for delay game penalty he took with 18 seconds remaining. Exited the box to get involved in the skirmish. Well, the thing is, the three-time All-Star tangled up in a heated confrontation with Panthers star Matthew Tkachuk. And it says here that, oh, Tkachuk was assessed minors for roughing and slashing and a 10-minute misconduct. Oh, so he did get penalized. Oh, I take it. I take it all back. Okay, so he did. He is. He's gonna. Wait. Is that, what does that mean? I don't get it. Does it carry on to the next game that he gets? The, I don't know. Okay, you get. I don't know what to think. What do you get out of all this? I don't know what to say out of all that. I totally confused. It doesn't carry over to the next game, so you could like the game's over and you get. Well, I don't understand that. I'm totally lost on the whole situation. I try to read up on what's going down, but uh, I don't really see anything else on it. But hmm, okay, so we got what do we have here? Okay, I'm not finding anything else on it. So I don't. I think it's ludicrous how you just get like this idea that oh they just they penalties and the game's over. If it doesn't carry over until the next game, who cares? I I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to make on it. It's so weird. Okay. Oh yes. Now we'll switch over to. I watched the Friday night. I watched the CFL and I watched Hamilton Ticats because I like Hamilton. Um, yeah, it was a crazy game. I I thought it was over in the second quarter, and by half I was like, oh, okay, this game's over. Third quarter, I'm like, no, this game is over. And then it was I can't remember when it happened. It was like there was these crazy plays that happened, uh, got Hamilton back into it, and then the weirdest coaching decision I ever seen. Okay, uh, there was there was a two possession game still that they would have needed. Uh, so they went for a field goal. First the field goal. Hamilton was behind, and first they went for a field goal. Then coach calls a timeout right before he was about to kick it. It wasn't like he was going to ice his own kicker. It was weird. He was going before he was actually moving before the play. Like it looked out of sync. Okay, so then they decided to like, oh, let's go for a touchdown, which I kind of like. I don't know. I think I would have went for the field goal because you know what? At that junction in the game, no point in trying to make an onside kick if you can't even get the field goal. But then again, if you go for the first down, football is funny like that. Had they got the first down, getting the touchdown and then trying for an onside kick would have been an easier option in a way because then you just go for a long whatever you take your chance on, a 50 plus yard field goal if you have to at the end. So it wasn't, yeah, it was like as if they were out of sync. It was a strange thing to see the like somehow the Ticats could come back in this game, but just a couple of poor decisions. That's all. But they lost out on that. Okay, so but there is ooh, there is a bit of NFL news here. Let's start off with. Okay, I'm gonna start off with rumor mills, Browns, Cleveland Browns. Myers Garrett put on notice ahead of crucial season. Why is Miles Garrett put on? Why? What did he do? What happened here? Garrett, Garrett has been a pillar of the Browns defense, been selected number one in 2017. He has 4 Pro Bowls to his name. But what's the problem here? But where Garrett lacked in the leadership department, which explored a little more in depth, so a reporter pointed mentioned Garrett didn't rise to the occasion as a leader, also adding that the Browns may not given the powerful pass rusher some special treatment. I don't know. They're just picking on. Man, it's nothing. Well, he's a star player for the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns is just kind of weird organization, and you're pretty well gonna let him do what he wants. That happens. Let's. Oh, Bills defensive end not expected to make final roster after comeback. Oh no, an unlikely NFL comeback. Shane Ray kicked off an unlikely NFL comeback when he earned a contract from the Buffalo Bills in May. But what an insider believes, he'll fall short of completing that comeback by making the finals team roster later in the summer. The defensive end who joined the NFL as a first round pick of the Denver Broncos in 2015 saw his career derailed by injuries and has not suited up for a game since 2018. Wow. Ray is competing with a crowded group of pass rushers. Jay Scurzy of the Buffalo News predicted, and it would be not ending up on the 50-man 3 roster, though could ultimately land another role with the team. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm trying to look for. Oh, Cowboys release former first round pick. Not long after signing Cowboys deal, Takaris McKinley is once again in need of a new home. The Cowboys announced on Friday that they have released a journeyman edge rusher. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh, Okay. Now he's been. Jets rumors. Corey Davis gets practice over 37.5 million contract. Well, ay, ay, ay. Insiders raise questions about Jets veterans' absence from OTAs. Corey Davis was noticeably absent from the majority of New York Jets OTAs this offseason. Noted that Rich Ciani of ESPN noted that he opted to remain home for family reasons. However, he also believes that his contract situation could be a factor as well. I believe they're having another child, so I don't think you guys will see him here. Head coach Robert Salah explained Davis' absence on May 31st. Oh, this is a while back, though. Oh, that's just a while back. Ooh. Oh. It says here, Bills Hopkins signing out because Floyd is in. Oh, I guess. I guess there might not be room for two. Did the Leonard Floyd signing take the Bills out of the DeAndre Hopkins sweepstakes? Yeah, it's a possibility. Uh, yeah, it's a possibility. It looks like he could be. Yeah, they signed. Yeah, when they sign another player like that, it's. Oh, here's Chase Young. Chase Young. Trade rumors. NFC North contenders among several large go shooter for Commanders pass rusher. Oh, Bills tight end Dalton Kincaid gets special message from Tom Brady. Why is they're showing Dalton Kincaid in the Utah uniform? I can't believe I watched that. Was an amazing game to watch. A strange way. That Pac-12 championship game where man, it's just UFC just got beat up by Utah and Dalton Kincaid was just running up and down the field with the ball. Cleveland Browns safety Rodney McLeod makes PPF's top 32 list. Okay. See if there's anything else. I'm gonna just go to the home page and try one more here. Let's go to this. Go to NFL rules and news and rumors here. This tablet is acting up like crazy. Okay. Oh, NFL news here. Browns unveil new dog logo decided by fans, players. Okay. Sure, why not? It's nice to have a mascot. Patriots release James Robinson thinning backfield. Ooh, let's go with the latest NFL news. Ex Jaguars Jets running back James Robinson released by Patriots less than 3 months after signing. Weird. Okay. Oh, here it says. When you get a chance to Bill Belichick, it's always going to be fun. Okay, head coach Bill Belichick, mum on DeAndre Hopkins, who Mac Jones would love to have on Patriots. Of course he would. Why wouldn't he want? Oh, that's so obvious. Of course, Mac Jones wants him. Let's see. Oh wow, Daniel Hunter plans to skip mandatory minicamp as Vikings field trade calls. They're going to trade him. Wait, wait, they're going to trade him? Like, wow, it's an official. Yeah, Danielle Hunter is officially a minicamp holdout. Hunter plans to skip the Vikings mandatory minicamp this week for. It's a little surprised that Hunter is staying away from the team as the sides haven't seen eye to eye regarding his contract situation. Okay, oh, it's a contract dispute. Oh, okay. Buda Baker reports for Cardinals mandatory minicamp amid trade request. Wow. I want to request your trade. Well, because you guys are going to be not that great. But I'll show up to minicamp. Wow. He doesn't want to show like he doesn't want to say like he's sucky. Buda Baker's trade request isn't keeping him from showing up for work, quote unquote. Work. Baker requested a trade in February following Arizona's decision to turn the page toward the future with new leadership regime. Baker has 2 years remaining on his existing contract, which he signed in 2020. Okay. Hmm. State of the Arizona Cardinals. Question marks abound as Jonathan Gannon era begins. Okay. That's all the news there is. Okay. What is Arizona going to be? Yeah, new head coach, so they don't have to. He is not. He's not. Let's see. Where does your squad stand in 2023? I don't know. Where would it stand? Members of the Cardinals organization, Cardinal fans around the world. How many are around the world? They haven't really done much. I mean, to be a Cardinals fan outside of Arizona, it's kind of like the equivalent of just trying to pick a team that, well, if they win, that way, like, oh, you could always say, I was always a Cardinals fan. Um, I don't know. It's one of those equivalents you don't want to pick. It's like you don't want to pick a team nearby because they're winning or something like that. Let's see. What has he got? Let's see. Questions question marks abound as Jonathan Gannon era begins. Okay, so the Cardinals were really trying to go for stability when they gave long-term deals to Steve Kine, Cliff Kingsbury, and Kyle Murray. They went 4-13, prompting near total house cleaning. Now they're looking forward to a brighter future. Okay. Alrighty, okay, predicted Colton. Oh, it's not much on this team. There is not much. I'm just looking at their whole team. It's like, oof. Roster reshuffling. There's going to be a lot of that on the Arizona Cardinals. There's not really much. Okay, so that was NFL.com. I'll go see if there's any other news somewhere else. Instead of the official site in the NHL, let's go here. See. Ooh, here we go. This is where you get the more fun. Oh, D-Hop, DeAndre Hopkins, Titans to stay in touch. Ooh, I don't like that sound. Stay in touch. I don't want him. I don't want him. I want him to go to Detroit. Get away from the AFC. DeAndre Hopkins has a successful visit with Tennessee. I think they have the room for him too. I think they have the room. What? Why is this doing to me? Okay, we'll go back to it. Alrighty. Okay, just this tablet's acting up. Okay. And they got the Bleacher Report's got Brown's new dog logo. Cleveland reveals new logo selected by fans. Where's it going to be on? Well, this tablet's acting up big time. I go to another site. Try it again. Try try this one. All right. What do you got here? Shaquan Barkley's sit-out season threat rings hollow. Okay. Patriots players speak on possibility of adding DeAndre Hopkins. I thought he was going to be touching base with Tennessee. Okay. Texas, including J.J. Watt at the Ring of Honor. Okay, that's nice. Shaquan Barkley looking for respect, not sure deal will get done with the Giants. Dalvin Cook is looking for a significant contract in free agency. Show him the money. Most Bears fans don't care where the team plays its home games. Uh, depend. That's a tough one. If you, I don't know. I get. You know what? I would just. You can't. It cannot be demolished. I guess it's something about Soldier Field. There's some kind of national monument. Also, it's something to do with the. But I don't know what kind. I would try to get rid of that status, and I would just totally demolish the stadium and just put the new dome in there. Just yes, Chicago is a good idea to have a dome because they're just like a Buffalo where the fans aren't really going out there as much in December when the team's not doing that great. Uh, I mean, it's a huge market, like the city of Chicago and suburban area. But if you moved it out the stadium out, then it becomes a suburban team where you're not relying on city. You're not relying on inner city or city folk to go to the games as much because they're gonna. I don't know. They gotta take a you got they don't. These are people that don't have cars. Like they don't plan to have a car because they live in the city of Chicago, inside the city of Chicago. And they don't really plan to have a car, and so they're yeah. It's going to be mostly suburbanites that go watch their game. Out so if they, I don't know. It's kind of a crazy situation in Chicago when it comes to the stadium. It says I'll take a look at it. Let's see. Most Bears fans don't care where the team plays its home games. The Chicago Bears have played at Soldier Field full time since 1971, with the only year away from the lake from being 2002 when they played at the University of Illinois, while Soldier Field received a facelift. In the 50 years before 1971, the Bears played their home games at Wrigley Field. Who would have thought? That's like way before my time. There's no way I would have ever remembered that. Wow, playing at Wrigley Field. And then before they played their home games at Stately Field in Decatur, Illinois, from 1919 to 1920. That's one of those weird things. Is that the yes, I think it was called the Decatur Stateleys, the original name of the Chicago Bears. They have played in the city of Chicago for over 100 years. Yes, but if the stadium plans for Arlington Heights comes to fruition, or another suburb, 53% of Bears fans said they don't care where the home team plays most of its home games. You know, I gotta just give this my personal take on this one, and I'll just say it out there. If you don't just totally destroy the stadium, just say screw it, just get rid of the stadium to put a new one in and put a new dome, of course. Then what's to become of that stadium after the team moves out, anyways? So like does it make any sense? Like, what's the point of having this huge white, as they call it the old days, the white elephant of a stadium in the downtown area of Chicago when you don't have a team that played in them anymore because they moved out? Why not? Oh, but you know what? It's just once again, I know it's a cliche, but get the old wrecking ball out and just get rid of Soldier Field. Start fresh. How long would that take, though? It could take like 3 years, probably. Well, if you build a dome, you know what? They could work on it year round. A dome, I guess, if you could get the roof, quote unquote, if you get the roof up, or yeah, then after that they could work on it year round, and weather permitting, no worries. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but what's the point? Like, what's the point of having this giant stadium that no one's going to be playing in? Like, oh, we didn't demolish the stadium, but we're gonna like I don't know. I don't know what you could. Yeah. It says if I was to attend games, some fans said, "But look, but they're gonna play in a dome. Okay, they're not gonna move out to just another stadium. The dome would make a huge difference. I mean, it's uh, it's gonna make a huge difference because it could be used year round. Uh, they could this I don't. I just put it out there. If I was Chicago area, like just uh, get rid of Soldier Field. I know it's probably something. Let me see. What's the complications behind it? Let's see. I'll ask that in a different category here. Okay. Why can't Soldier Field be demolished? Ooh, did you see that? There's I hit the whiteboard. Why Soldier Field renovations make a mistake for the Bears in Chicago? It is. Can Soldier Field be torn down? Probably not. I think, if I remember correctly, it can't be torn down. The Bears lease Field through the 2033, but it can't be broken if the team pays the penalty. If the state might, okay, for the Bears. No, wait, can it be? Yeah, wait, Soldier Field was delisted. The stadium's interior was rebuilt as part of a major renovation project in 2002, which modernized the facility, but lowered its seating capacity, eventually causing it to be delisted as a National Historic Landmark. Oh, it can be. You know what? It it's not on the list in 2006. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna say it again. Then you know what? Get rid of the Soldier Field. Totally just destroy it. Get rid of it, and then put the dome on top of it. We're, yeah, so you know what? It's not a big deal after all. Looking at, I'm just reading it over again. It's just it should be. Okay, what happens to Soldier Field if the Chicago Bears? What does happen to it exactly? That's what I. What would happen to it? Nothing. If the Chicago Bears would break a new facility, well, how would Soldier Field soldier on? Let's see. Oh, and then it says that okay, no renovations. No more renovations. Just just get rid of the thing and just put a new dome in there and end the story because you can't. It's, you know what? None of these. None of these proposals would make sense to the Chicago team owners. They don't care. I don't think they care about things like renovations again. Just pointless. Uh, uh, I think it's once again. I said it once before. Build like a SoFi Stadium where the roof doesn't have to be part of the structure. So you could build another. You could build another stadium, but keep the roof up. Um, I'm gonna say it one last time. Is my idea is to just totally demolish the stadium, get level it, gone. See you later. Put the new dome in there and play a couple seasons wherever you have to play. It just doesn't make any sense to try. They're gonna move. Yeah, they're gonna try to move. Oh, to Arlington Heights is the same. There's the mayor's plan to move on for Souls. Yeah, but you lost the stadium. I mean, you had a chance. I know. There's issues, housing issues, and uh, but yeah, you don't know. To lose a stadium, I don't know. And then you're gonna have this stadium that no one's gonna need. So yeah, it's a tough call. It is really a tough call, but we'll see what happens from there. Okay. I guess the what's it? Is it? I might do a live stream. Let's see if the it says here NFL world reacts to Buffalo. What news in Buffalo Bills? Oh, okay. The NFL world reacts to signing another defensive end rusher. Okay, let's let's see if Hamilton Tiger Cats. Let's see if they play. I might actually do a live stream for fun. I don't know if they're scheduled. I forget what their schedule is. Let's see. Well, they're playing. They're playing on June the 18th at the Argos. Oh wow, that's unexpected. Okay, okay. I guess there won't be no live stream this weekend. Okay, so I'll see what happens. This I might do another quick report this week if for the champ after the one of the when both championships are over, Stanley Cup and NBA. But until then, it's over and out.